Today is my favorite day. Continue. He made it a special day. I love tomorrow, yesterday, but today, it's my favorite day. How are you, little angels? I hope you're well. It's your Teacher Anauncieta. Welcome to EasyElimu, Learning Simplified. Last week. Who can remind me what we talked about last week? When we were walking around with sticks, with pencils, with books, what were we doing? Teacher, we did measuring. What were we measuring? We measured from this end to this end. Very good. Someone to remind me, what did we say to measure is? When I talk about measuring, what is measuring? Someone remind me? Yes, Janet. Measuring is finding a unit to represent anything. Very good. Finding a number to represent anything. When we measured from here to here, we found that the length of this side was longer than the length of the other side. Why? Because the number of sticks that we counted here, there were so many compared to the number of sticks that we counted from here to here. So anything, any number, when you find a number to represent anything, that is what we call to measure. Today, we want to find out something else. Who can carry me in this class? Someone. Someone just say, teacher, I can carry you. I come and you carry me. Teacher, no, we cannot carry you. Why? Why don't you carry me? Teacher, because you're big. Very good. And can the teacher carry you? Yes. Teacher, you carried me yesterday. Very nice. Why? Because I'm small, I'm tiny, I'm thin. Nice. Now, that is what we call how big or how light something is. It is what we call the mass. What is mass, class? Mass is how big or small something is. Mass is big. And this word big can also be bulk. So how big or bulky something is. How big or bulky something is. And today, when you look at our table, we have so many things. So before we look at our table, there are so many words that we are going to use during this lesson. One of it is written on the board. Tell me something about the words. We want to make our vocabulary corner for the topic mass. Today, we are going to look at heavier, good, lighter. So when you hear these words, you just know we are talking about mass. What else? Same as. Teacher, same as is in every topic. Yes, same as is in every place we go. We also have a word like a beam, balance. Teacher, I can see a beam balance on your table. Nice. That is the one that will help us to know which one is bulk, which one is lighter, which one is heavier. Which other word have you forgotten? We have to shape. Teacher, again shape. Yes. Wait and see. I'll help you understand why shape will now be something else. Which other word will help us know? We have talked about shape. Then there is measure. Measure or weigh. Weigh or measure means the same thing. Can you weigh the mass of this? Can you measure the mass of this? So those are the words. When you hear the word lighter, heavier, same as, beam balance, shape, measure, weigh, what does it mean? It means we're talking about the mass. Now look at our table. What can you see on our table? On our table we have the glue sticks. We have tomatoes. Wow. Which color are tomatoes? We have a mango. Very sweet. We have orange. Nice. What are these? Have you ever seen this before? This is what we call the garlic. Do you use garlic at home? This is not garlic. This is ginger. This is ginger. Do you use it at home? Yes. How does it taste? I know in hygiene we did different tests. How does it taste? Ginger tastes bitter. Then we have a bunch of bananas here. Wow. This is what we call the beam balance. Are you seeing the beam balance? It helps us to weigh and know the weight of the things we have. We have onions. Are you seeing onions? Nice. So those are the things that we're gonna weigh today. So let us compare and see. If I look at this duster and this mango, someone tell me something about this duster and this mango. What can you say about these two? Teacher, the mango is heavier than the duster. Very good. When you look at this duster, it is just heavy. But this mango is even more heavier than the duster. So we say the mango is heavier than the duster. When I look at this ginger, I want to compare this ginger with this orange. What can you say about the two? What can you say about the two? The orange is heavier than the ginger. The ginger cannot be of the same weight with the orange. Wow. Let's look at the pen and the duster. When I compare the pen and the duster, what can you say about the two? We're saying the duster is heavier than the pen. Then, when we talk about the tomato, we compare the tomato and the mango. The tomato is heavy, but the mango is heavier. So we say the mango is heavier than the tomato. Now, most of you, I know when you look at things, you're not looking at the weight, you're looking at the size of the object. Look at this duster. This duster can be big. Do you know that? Are you seeing the duster? Can be big. But when I try to compare the weight of this duster and this mango, look at the mango can be on top of the duster. Don't tell me that the duster is heavier because it's big in size. No. Sometimes the size does not affect the mass of an object. Sometimes the size does not affect the mass of an object. When you compare the mattress, when I'm told go and weigh the size of the mattress and this mango, you can find a very big piece of mattress that does not have even weight. And the mango is heavier than it, and the mattress is big. So sometimes the size or the shape does not affect the mass of an object. So when you're told to compare the two, when I'm told now, compare, we are now comparing the mango and the duster. What have you realized about the mango and the duster? Mango and the duster, we are saying the mango is heavier than the duster. The mango is heavier than the duster. The mango is heavier. We said when you hear the word heavier, it must have an ER than the duster. Why are we using heavier than? It is because we are comparing two things. You're talking about the mango and the duster. What if we compare the pen? What if we compare the pen and the tomato? What can you say about the pen and the tomato? The tomato becomes heavier than the pen. When you look at the pen and the tomato, we are saying, what can you say about the pen and the tomato? We are saying the tomato is heavier than the pen. The tomato is heavier than the pen. Very good. Someone tried and compared the mango. When you compare the mango and the orange and the duster, what did we say? When you compare the orange and the duster, we are saying the orange is heavier than the duster. When you compare the duster and the orange, we are saying the orange is heavier than the duster. The orange is heavier than the duster. So that is the question you're going to respond to After this, write for me a sentence, the way we've done the others, the mango and the duster, and you've seen which one is heavier than which one. Now, when you go home today in the evening, I want you to go and try and carry that bucket you put in the flour. And you carry the one that you put in the sugar and compare. Carry that liter of cooking oil and you carry with the bag of salt and tell me which out of the two, which one is heavier. Up to there. Who still does not understand what the term heavier means? Heavier, we said it is big or bulk. And remember our vocabulary is there. Heavier, lighter, same as, the beam balance, shape, and the measure. And remember, the mass is how big or bulk something is. Are we together? It can be big, yes, but we are saying the size and the size of an object or the shape does not affect the mass of that object. Young angels, I hope we are together, and let's continue. When we continue the next lesson, we are now doing which one is lighter than. Nice to have you around. Hope to see you in the next lesson.